Hello, everybody. The year's 2015. We lost our war against the machines. 4 laurels still stand, and it's now the era of Robos. Hello everybody, welcome to another Team Absolution video. We are bringing you the despair, the justice, a world where 4 laurels exist and D-Robos reign supreme. So, this is the list in case 4 laurels still exist in the game, and we're all crying in tears and the Venezuelan jank is sad. So, starting off with triggers, we got 4 D-Robo heals, 4 D-Robo draws, 4 D-Robo regular crits, 4 D-Robo die battles crit. His skill, take it out of the soul, plus 3k, you'll never use it. Let me rephrase that. Don't use it. You need, if he's for some reason ever in the soul, he should stay there. So, that's your triggers. Our starter is D-Robo. Die shoot. They all have die. Die shoot. He is a really good D-Robo starter. This is the Robo starter we wanted. If you're using Go, you should stop and use this instead. Skill, Generation Break 1. Put this card into the soul. Choose one of your vanguards with Dimensional Robo in its name, and then until the end of the turn, it gets plus 4k. And the skill that when it attacks, hits the vanguard. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards and retire it. It's a good skill, and in case you have to ride Laurel, this will fix your numbers for the Legion. We'll get there in a minute. Or if you miss the break ride, he'll fix your numbers to get for the Legion. But we'll get there in a minute. Grade 1, starting out with one of the few not D-Robos in the deck. You got Cosmic Hero Grand Guard. Here's the thing. D-Robos, they don't care about rear guards. It's all about the justice of Vanguard. So, the Unflip PG helps with unflipping because they don't really have a general unflip mechanic. And it's PG. It's good. Works. So we use it. A good substitute if you don't have them. The other PG works just fine. Just be careful for your unflipping. Next, the one, the only Dimensional Robo Die Lion. They got their limit break enabler and it's nice. You run this because you run the break ride. The break ride's devastating. Also for the Legion, but not as important actually. Next, you got Grand Rope, Cosmic Hero, one of the other few cards that aren't D-Robo in this deck. Grand Rope is our Stride Fodder. Stride Fodder has 2 good utility aspects. You might say, why do you run this over an extra grade 3? Because you can break more shield. Like, no. This guy's a good ride, and he's a good grade 3, essentially, for what you need him for Stride. It's good. I like it. Get them. They're nice. And last of the grade 1s, but not to be imitated, not to be defeated, the man who should be dead and banned, Commander Laurel. This card's stupid. This card is stupid, everybody. This card is legitimately dumb. And if you put in the comments that they should run less than 4, you're wrong. I'm sorry. This man is a win condition on wheels. You drop him on the board, the entire game changes. Especially when your Vanguard has 3 crit. I'm just saying. Run for Laurel while you can. But let's hope that doesn't stay. Hopefully, the next time I'll bring you this, it'll just click this. 1 Laurel. But that day is not today. Next, we run 4. Die Dragon. Die Dragon! 12k attackers are nice. This isn't a Generation Break 12k either. It's a basic 12k, which I really like because it gives you turn 2 pressure. Turn 2 pressure is really good. Mid-game. Next, we've got Die Jet. Not to be confused with Die Dragon. This man's skill once per turn. I think they put this once per turn. This is the first set that they did that, by the way, everybody. Hopefully that... Well, you can't see it. But it's a little pink thing right here. It says once per turn. It's nice. It's a nice little thing. It makes it easier to read skills. So, Generation Break 1. Choose a grade 3 with Dimensional Robo and its card name from your drop zone. And put it into your deck. Shuffle your deck. Choose one of your Vanguards. It gets plus 4K and the skill counterblast 1 when the attack hits. You may pay the cost if you do. Draw a card. It's good. Drawing is nice if it hits. And if you got Laurel back there, it's so much draw. It's nice. Next, we're on to our grade 3s. Yeah, only 8 grade 2s. I know what you're wondering. Why only grade 2s? Because we're running the good, the only, Die Kaiser. Man of true justice. No one... This is easily one of the most broken break rides in the game. If you don't know its skill, find it. On break ride, the Counterblast 1 Vanguard gets 1 crit additional, and the skill that when you drive check a grade 3, blow up something on the Guardian Circle. That's just downright devastating, okay? This was good with Metaborgs. This was good with original D-Robos. This is just good. And that's why we run the Limit Break Enabler. That's why we run it. It's devastating. It makes justice. So, next, we've got Great Daiusha. Now, what are you wondering? Why not Great Dai Kaiser? Why not other poopy grade 3s? I don't know. Except I do know. Because we got the true ultimate Dimensional Robo, Great Dai Kaiser. So, you got your Legion, and it's nice, and it's justicey. This is actually a really good Legion, too, because it actually looks like they match. So, this is the mate for this guy. This guy's skill is Legion, 22k with this guy. Alright? If, in your soul, you have 3 cards with Dimensional Robo in their names, you get a crit. That's good. Because that's his skill, essentially. And if you have the Limit Break Enabler, his skill goes off. But it's important to know, this guy doesn't get the additional crit from Great Daiusha. I'm sorry. This guy gets a crit from his own skill, and he will swing for 3 crits on Break Ride, 2 crits normally. And but it does get the 2k. Because, according to the official rules of Vanguard, a Legion's power will always be the sum of the 2 units' power. So if this guy gets 2k, then the Legion is potentially... But crits do not pass over. But getting him to his extra crit is very important for his second skill. His second skill says, Counterblast 1, when this unit drive checks a grade 3, if the mate has 2 crits or more... You can pay the cost, counterblast 1, and break something on the Guardian Circle. This over Break Ride is one of the most devastating combos Vanguard's ever seen. You swing with Break Ride for 35? 35? 34? 34, 35. They have to guard with what they have, and for each grade 3 you might check, you can destroy 2 things on the Guardian Circle. 1 for Dai Kaiser's skill, and 1 for Great Dai Kaiser, true Great Dai Kaiser skill. It's a devastating combo, and on Break Ride, you're swinging for 3 crits. If Laurel's on the board, they can go from 0 to 6. That easy. It's devastating. One wish this on my mortal enemy. It's good. Play it. So, next, we got our strides. One of the poopy stride, because everyone needs a generic stride to run to start off the game. This is your one. Next, we run this man. Good old X-Tiger. He is the D-Robo Blizzard that's better than Blizzard can ever dream to be. He has kind of Blizzard skill, except it doesn't cost a counterblast. It's a Persona Flip. You Persona Flip, you get plus 4k for every face-up G unit in the G zone, and if he's 45k or greater on attack, hit a crit. D-Robo's like the crits, and this guy is huge. This guy behind Laurel will end games. Ending games, ending lives. Next, we run 2, count them, 2, Dark Superman. He's a good tech, because you run a lot of grade 3s in the deck, So in case you do call one, you can stride this, pay the cost, put the other grade 3 into soul, and suddenly you're swinging at a 0 Vanguard. Sounds good. Basically, you just made your guy 10k stronger without actually... You made your whole front row 10k stronger without having to make them 10k stronger. It's great. And last, 99th generational Dimensional Commander Robo. Great Die Earth. Man sits on a mother effing planet. Okay? He is the planet. He's amazing. He's a good card. His skill. Once per turn, CB2, choose a Persona Flip. Persona Flip it. And then, if you have a heart with Dimensional Robo in its card name, search your deck for 1 grade 3 and 1 grade 2 with Dimensional Robo in its card name and call them a separate rear guard and shuffle your deck. Then, if the number of cards in your G-Zone with Dimensional Robo in its card name is 2 or more, plus a crit. So good. So good. You get field pressure. You get stuff. If you're missing 2 cards for Laurel, this man gets you there. Let's say you have Laurel and you have 2 other dudes, but you're like, man, I don't have a full board. I don't want to call these triggers in my hand. Die Earth will get you there because Die Earth loves you. And you can get the crit. What's going to make this deck even more devastating is if the last dimensional Robo they get in the set is a D-Robo. Just a D-Robo generic stride. Then this guy's skill goes off even faster. I'm sorry, but the age of Robos have come. Let us all pray to the Bushi gods that they ban Laurel. Because if not, this deck is going to steamroll you into the next generation. The 100th generation. Alright, don't forget to like, share, subscribe here with Team Absolution, and we'll see you here next time.